time that we transitioned to President Lee's presidency, we were really looking for a person who really embraced the university's mission, that is faith, learning, and service.
He had spent many years here while he was in school and immediately following. And even as he began his law practice, he had contact here.
Tim Thyrene had asked me and a couple other people who he knew had relationships with Doug to reach out to him and encourage him to consider prayerfully becoming our next president.
I also thought that he was an individual of extreme faith, and that he stood on values, and that he also felt that there was a great opportunity to continue cementing the marriage between education and Christianity.
From 1990 on, we first witnessed a physical transformation on campus, and at the same time, it began the spiritual transformation.
What Doug did initially, and what he is so good at, is building relationships. So for the first few years of his presidency, he was able to build those relationships within the campus community. At the same time, bring in a lot of talent that had a passion for the Christian mission of this university.
He is well known, he focuses on outcomes, he focuses on results. I just believe that his outreach, it's a true sign of a leader who understands the factors that impact them internally, but also externally.
He's very personable. I've been on campus with him a number of times where we've just walked around campus and he's just talking to students, and students are coming up to him and talking to him. You wouldn't think that would happen with the university president, but it does at Waynesburg.
I love the inclusiveness, where he really wants to gain the perspectives and ideas of others. And the other thing that I think that he has been able to do successfully is to make everyone feel valued.
The word love is thrown around very recklessly today. But Doug Lee demonstrates an authentic love, more than in words, but in the things that he will do. Compassionate, caring, listening. And he's so encouraging and he's so full of hope.
I think one of the things that we have accomplished at the board level is to build a business model that would allow us to withstand challenges, but also to pursue opportunities. Demonstrative of that is how President Lee was able to overcome the downside of COVID.
The board wanted to really show our appreciation and recognize the leadership, the servant leadership that Doug and Kathy have been able to provide on campus and in the community. We decided to bring on an endowed servant leadership award in their name to just recognize that.
During Doug's tenure as president, he's had many supporters, but I think his greatest supporter has been his wife, Kathy, and she's involved in everything that he does. And all his achievements and all his accolades, they also pertain to Kathy.
Yeah, being a university president is really a 24/7 job, and I've seen that from Doug. He's made it a 24/7 job because he's so good at what he does.
I've had the honor of being on the Board of Trustees for 9 of the 10 years that Doug has served as president. He's just done a terrific job. I would say that, it's been a decade of excellence.
That's the other piece of this that I just so much believe in. God ordained Doug Lee to be in that role. For a lot of people, it's a job. It's Doug's calling.
I'm confident that Waynesburg University will prosper because of what Doug and Kathy have been able to provide to the school through their servant leadership.
We're going to continue to be a strong, not only local, but national and international school because of our reputation and because of our mission.
He's the vehicle that helps us to sustain and to preserve and protect the mission of our university some 175 years ago.
When I think about Doug's leadership, I think about the parable of the talents, which we're all familiar with, which is the 25th chapter of Matthew. And in that parable, the master gives 3 servants differing amounts of talents. And 2 of the 3 multiply their talents, and the master tells them, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Doug has done a tremendous job of maximizing his abilities to the benefit of Waynesburg University. So I would say, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the entire Waynesburg family, well done, good and faithful servant.
With our feet planted firmly in our foundation, in our eyes and minds to the future, we will combine the best of the past with the best of the present to produce leaders and scholars for tomorrow. May our lamp forever be a light that bears witness to the true light of this world. For that light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Fiat Lux.